animals and enjoyed playing with the wild dogs in the base alongside the natives that lived there. She also had chronic eczema. One day, she noticed that her hand was itching more than it normally would, so she decided to go to the military doctor to get it checked out. The military doctor gave her some hand cream that helped to alleviate her itching. But a couple days after that, she noticed that she was also experiencing flu-like symptoms such as fever, sore throat, aches and chills, and fatigue. So she decided to go back to the military doctor where they tested her for strep and flu. However, both of those tests came back negative. So she was sent back to her military quarters with the orders to get lots of sleep and take the meds that had been given to her, which she did. But a couple of days after that, she noticed that while she still had those same flu-like symptoms, she was also anxious, nauseous, had trouble sleeping, as well as had a lack of appetite. So she decided to go back to the military doctor once more. Once there, they told her that she would need to go back to the U.S. to take advantage of the better medical treatment that they had there compared to the technology on the military base. So, even though Cassie was extremely sad to leave because of her sense of duty to the military, she knew what she had to do to get better. So after a long and slightly uncomfortable plane ride, Cassie arrived at the Texas hospital where she would be treated.
Hello, Sergeant Cassie. I'm Dr. Nation. I'll be taking care of you. And this is my nurse, Caroline.
Hi.
I want her to go ahead and test you for strep and influenza to make sure any of the other tests from the base weren't false negatives. Okay?
First off, are you allergic to anything? Great. First, I'm going to test you for influenza. It may be uncomfortable, but it'll be really quick. Now I'm going to test you for strep. Could you please stick out your tongue? Great. The doctor will be back shortly with the results.
Thank you. Hi, I got the test results back. You do not have flu or strep. I'm going to go ahead and take some blood work for hepatitis, HIV, drug abuse, and pregnancy. Okay? Okay. It'll just be a tiny bit. I'll be back with your test results shortly.
Thank you.
All the test results came back negative. I want to go ahead and admit you to the hospital so we can run more tests. Nurse Caroline will help you with that.
Cassie, here's some water.
Get that away from me.
Cassie,
I'm too scared.
you're dehydrated and you're showing signs of being hydrophobic. I'm going to start an IV line.
No, you're showing signs of being hydrophobic.
Doctor,
Yes.
Cassie's been having trouble swallowing and excessive saliva.
This sounds like rabies. Perhaps she's been bitten by any animals recently, just to make sure. If not, we'll go ahead and proceed with the endoscopy.
Cassie, have you been bitten by any animals recently?
No.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and do an endoscopy, testing you for gastroesophageal reflux disease. The doctor will be here shortly for that.
Hi, Cassie. I'm here to run your endoscopy. I'm going to sedate you and insert a tube in your mouth with the camera attached to the end so you can look inside. Okay? Cassie, the results from the endoscopy came in. You do not have gastroesophageal reflux disease or pancreatitis. Nurse Caroline is going to go ahead and prep you for some more tests, okay?
I'm going to prep you for some more tests, okay? Oh, code white, code white. Doctors from the psychiatric ward have to come and tie Cassie down to her bed as well as give her a sedative in order to calm her down. This strange bout of rage was extremely uncharacteristic of Cassie, so the doctor and the nurse decided to do an MRI to determine what damage had been done to Cassie's brain in order to make her act this way.
It looks like the MRI results are coming in. Want to go tell her?
Sure. Oh no, doctor, she's ceasing. Code blue, code blue.
Clear. Clear. Clear.
Doctor, I think we should call it.
Time of death, 11:43.
I don't know what went wrong. We followed all the procedures.
I know. Maybe we should look at the MRI test results. So first I have a picture of a healthy brain. You can see that there's a very little bit of gray area here. However, in Cassie's brain, you can see that there's much white area. This means that her brain was unhealthy. And then we took a T2 FLAIR MRI. In this MRI, you can see that there's no hypertensive lesions in the dorsal pons. However, in Cassie's MRI, you can see that there's hypertensive lesions in the dorsal pons. This leads me to believe that Cassie died due to Lasarvius, or rabies.
The doctor later did a fluorescent antibody test to confirm that rabies was indeed the cause of Cassie's death. A few days after that, the doctor later got in contact with the doctor that had treated her at the military base, and together they were able to figure out why and how Cassie had died from rabies. So they were able, by putting the facts together, they were able to figure out that one day when she had been playing with the wild dogs in the military base, one of the dogs had licked her on the hand with a cut, an open wound that had been caused by her chronic eczema. And that's how the rabies virus had entered her body and slowly caused her health to deteriorate until it led to her death. So it may have been too late in Cassie's case, but the medical mystery was finally solved. Time.